Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's contest between the Albert Galatian Colonials and the Greater Latrobe Lady Wildcats. Tonight, Greater Latrobe is riding high with a 4-game win streak, and they're looking to make it 5 in a row. Meanwhile, in other news, Ellie Snyder broke the three-point record for the most three-pointers in a game. She had 7 in the first half and finished with 10 for the entire game. And before tonight's contest between the Colonials and the Lady Wildcats, I had the chance to catch up with the junior forward, Ellie Snyder, prior to tonight's game. Ellie, against Connellsville on Thursday, it probably had to feel pretty good to get section win number 1 on the season. But what was the main thing that stood out in terms of the overall team play?
You know, after Emma being hurt, it was hard to get our team chemistry back and work together. And I feel like that game was one of the main games we started working together again. And, you know, we had less turnovers, cut those down, and we actually pushed the ball up the floor.
I'll state the obvious. Program history was made on Thursday by none other than yourself. 10 three-pointers, 34 points. That probably was pretty good.
Yes, it felt amazing. It was very exciting and rewarding to know, like, all my hard work has paid off.
Now, the way that you play can change on a nightly basis, whether it's your shooting, your defense, and your overall playmaking. What goes into the way that you play?
Well, every team is different, and I have the ability to adjust to what other teams set up on defense or offense, and it always changes. So.
The past 6 games that you've been on the court, you've taken your return kind of slow at first, but now that you kind of got back into a groove, you seem to not only be getting back where you were last year, but better.
Yeah, the return definitely took time. You know, being out for that 8 weeks took a toll, and I'm finally starting to build back up. My ankle didn't hurt for the first time in Connellsville, so that was exciting for me.
4-1 is where you guys sit after the beginning of the season. Then you and Emma were both out. 4-4 is where you guys were. 8-4 now is where you guys stand. The overall vibes and mood around the team is what?
The team right now is very hopeful for what we have in the future, and we think we could be very successful. So.
Albert Gallatin comes to the Wildcat Den tonight, and you look to make it 5 in a row for the first time this season. The key to tonight's game is what?
We definitely have to play as a team, you know, come out confident, positive attitude, and I think we'll win.
Keep the momentum going.
Yes.
Ellie, thank you.
You're welcome.